Well, guys, let's go ahead and say that we are probably one of the first ones today on this beautiful November 2nd morning to actually start getting, I guess, the ground rolling, get the ball rolling, hit the ground running. There we go. That's the right way to say that. Just heading to the shop. So last video, I had Nate come over and help me from that other farm, and I had to borrow one of his combines. So now finally we have forked up enough money. I got myself a loan, talked to the bank, and well, this is what we got. This S760 combine. This is a 2018 model. We got the 42-inch tall tires here. You know, we got of course we got the row crop tire setup going on here. I mean, this combine was definitely expensive. It cost every bit of I think it was like $243,000 for this. It came used, but I mean, paint wise, I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, it doesn't look like it was used that much. So I'm kind of excited for how this is about to turn out. Go ahead and why is the ladder facing the wrong way? Oh well, I'll climb up there. All right, we are making our way down the road. So I'm gonna leave my pickup back here. We're gonna be making it back to the farm. So I also got a soybean header. I don't know where it went though. It was here earlier, but we're gonna make it back to the farm. I got one more field of soybeans left, and then we're gonna get into corn harvest. Probably in another video is gonna probably be my plan. But if you guys want to continue to support this channel, make sure you guys go down below. Let me know in the comments what you want to see in this series. Let me know if I guess want me to continue on doing with Nate and Williams, as well as getting West in here as well. And if you guys love the channel and you want to, you know, smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, make sure you guys go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to keep myself on the road here. This thing's kind of a massive combine. We're gonna kick our flashers on when we're going down the highway. I don't want to get rear-ended by somebody that just doesn't know I'm going down the road real quick, but we're gonna see you guys back at the farm. All right, here we go. We're just rolling up to the farm, and there is somebody sitting in my driveway, but they do have my bean. Oh, it must have been somebody from the store that came to deliver my bean header. That's pretty nice of them. Wait a minute. No, I've seen this.
Hey, I'm not from the store.
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Listen, is that you?
No, my name is Daryl.
Oh, Daryl is it now? Okay.
I'm joking. It's Weston. How have you been, Damien, mate? What's been going on?
How'd you find me out here? I thought I moved away and got far away from you.
You messaged me.
Oh yeah, I might have had a little bit too much fun in town at the VFW with Nate and William the other night.
Is that your excuse? Yeah, is that your excuse?
Might have been. So how'd you know this was my header? Why'd you pick up my header? How'd you know?
Well, I just know a lot of things, and I envisioned that was your header at the store. I knew that I knew that we had to do something today, and it revolved around harvesting. So I kind of just assumed that you're not the prepared type. So I was like, well, you're probably waiting till the last minute to buy the needed essentials to complete harvest.
That's a pretty accurate assumption. Yeah, I had Nate come and help me the other day. We did this field over here. Come over here and look. We had two.
Is this your field or?
Yeah, this is our field over here, or no, my field. I don't know why I said our field, but this is my field over here. So I had Nate come and help me. We had two. He had a 790, and I had a 760. We went through with some 40-foot drapers and got this field done in like 25 minutes. It was pretty fast, honestly. It was nice.
Pretty nice. Well, I am a 50% stake owner in this farm, so yeah, that is 50% my field as well.
50%. How about we start at 25%, and then we'll see how your salary goes from the 28.
29.
28.5.
Shake on 29.
How about we'll shake on 28.2 or 28.75? There you go.
28.99.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll give you 28.99% of stake on this farmline. How's that sound?
Yeah. Yep. Shake on it.
All right.
Shake on it.
There we go. Shake your hand. All right. Well, I'm assuming now that you know exactly what time of the year it is, let's go ahead and show you exactly what we got. So we got this case. This is a Magnum right here. So this is an 8930. We also have a couple. I think they're Brent 644 bushel gravity wagons. I think is what these were. Yeah, 644.
Man, you love your tractors with dualies on them.
Well, I mean, you gotta have duals on. It's American over here. We're not like you backwards people.
I'm not backwards, right? I think you got less brain cells than I, but.
All right. When you flush the toilet, which way does the water spin?
I don't really know because I don't pay attention to it. But how about we take this as an opportunity not to fight, right?
All right. And over here, so I only got two tractors. So we got a 4455. This thing's so the 8930's got more horsepower than this, but this one I was more using it for like over on the cattle side of things, using it for like feeding cattle and all that stuff. Because I mean, John Deere's look better when they're feeding cows. Because I mean, you don't want to see yourself out there with a case out and like feeding cows. That's just disrespectful towards the name. So you throw them when you're feeding cattle.
No. Case is horrendous. All right. I'd rather use John Deere for what it's really made for, which is power
and
I had a mind blank.
that was it. Okay, yep. All right, cool. Sounds good. Yep. So you only for the power, huh? Well, I like 𝗙𝗂𝗏 because you know it's got
the comfortability, right? And what the brand of John Deere means. Everyone loves John Deere. Everyone knows what John Deere is. No one knows what 𝗙𝗏 is just another man in the mud, another man in the big city. But John Deere, everyone knows what a John Deere is.
Okay. All right. Well, no, we're not even gonna fight over that.
Right. Well, I mean, you bought a John Deere combine, so you've kind of contradicted yourself there just a little bit.
It was the only one that was on sale, and it was the one that was only cheap enough where I can get a bank loan for it. I was gonna get a 𝗙𝗏 combine, but they wanted $320,000 for it, and the bank would only approve me for $250. So
that's what you call an overpriced piece of crap.
Well, it had less hours on it. Had less hours on it, honestly. So it was better. This thing's got 2,000 hours on it and like 1,600 separating hours on it.
Well, look, that's because it's been used, and you know why it's been used? Because it is reliable.
Okay. How about this? We'll run over the plan of the day. Here, we'll pull up my map on my tablet here real quick. I'll show you what we're doing.
All right, let's take a look.
Okay, so you see where we're at right here at the row crop farm?
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, just put me glasses on. Yep.
All right, so field 13 is the one directly to the north of us, and then if you look across the railroad tracks down the road a little ways, there's field 24. So 24 is owned by us. That is the field that is kind of neighboring Williams' farm over there. And I was thinking about buying field 25, but both me and Williams have an offer up on the table for the bank on that one, so we're gonna have to see how that one goes. Hopefully I can get that one without him having to get it, but he's only got a couple fields in his name, so he's starting out a little small. But right now we're gonna go over to field 24, kind of get some things worked out over there. Hopefully we can get something going. We'll see what the moisture's like.
Oh, sounds good. Well, I mean, I'll drive my beautiful truck over there, and I'll probably see you there in about an hour because I know how bad you are at driving.
Yeah. All right, guys, let me see down in the comments. Let's finish this. Let's settle this argument now. Let me know what type of tractor combine, what's your favorite brand for farm equipment? You like 𝗙𝗏𝗏, John Deere, perhaps if you even like 𝗨𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, Gleaner, something like that. Let me know down below in the comments, and let's see which brand is going to win. One with the most likes will be announced, and we will, switch some things over on the farm and see how things go. How about you, Weston? You got me on the CB?
Yeah, mate, what's going on?
All right, hey, just park her in that ditch and then unhook from the header cart. Well, actually, let me get the head off of it before you do that. We don't want to have no accidents going on. And then go back to the farm, go ahead and hook up to that 8930 to those gravity wagons. And then they're the ones that are parked in that Quonset.
Yep, copy that.
And then make your way back down here. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to go through, open this field up, and then you're going to leave the header trailer behind. You don't want to drive off that.
I've just been slipping and sliding.
And then when you come back, so you're going to be driving back and forth. That's what you're going to be doing. So when you get full with those gravity wagons, you're going to have to drive back to the farm. And then you can hook that John Deere. Actually, hold on. We're just going to let this sit here. I'm going to ride back with you, and we're going to put that auger up on that grain bin real quick. Hold on.
Jump in the truck.
We got to shut down here real quick. All right.
Make sure to lock it. We don't need that thing getting stolen.
We'll be all right. All right. Yeah.
Why are you sitting up there like that, man?
I know. I'm kind of scared. You know, I got one arm out the window, and my head's poking through the top of the cab.
What are you doing? Oh my god.
Alright, but yeah, while you're getting those gravity wagons all hooked up, I'll get the auger backed up to the grain bin.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a great plan. Just pull off over here, it'll be fine. Jeez, buddy, calm down.
You can try and get down next to a tree. Don't scratch the truck, alright?
See you, bye. Alright, let's see if we can get this old girl started. What was that? Just a little more?
Yeah, backwards.
Like straight?
Keep coming. Yeah, straight. Yeah, right, perfect. Yeah, stop. Yep, perfect.
Right there, huh?
Beautiful. That is a-okay there. Alright, don't make any sudden movements while I'm coming down here, alright? I don't want to fall off. Oh, crap.
Okay, well, I don't know what the heck happened there. I think that was your sudden movement.
I don't know what that was.
All right, I'm gonna go back this up and fix this up.
That must make me what you are, so.
All right, so the auger's looking good up to the bin. Okay, I guess. Yeah, I thought you were joking. All right, I'll take the gravity wagons back, I guess.
No, I was not joking. Yeah, well, look, I don't know if I trust you on my truck.
You trust me this equipment costs more than that truck. Are you kidding me?
Well, my truck's more precious to me than my 28.999% stake of ownership in this farm right now, so.
All right, well, that 28.99% of ownership is going to get you like a paycheck of like $150 today.
$150? Well, that is so much. I don't even know if I can pay for these.
I was gonna say, I think you might be able to pay for half a tank of diesel fuel.
Maybe, depending on prices and how the gas station guys are feeling.
Yeah, just gotta butter them up a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I'm good at sweet talking people. Don't worry about it. When we go to buy our next piece of equipment, I'll make sure we get a 50% family discount on the piece of equipment that we purchase. purchase.
Family discount?
Yeah, even though we're not family, but it'll be fine because that's easy. That's light work.
Okay, fair enough.
Don't worry about it.
But we're gonna get an early start on today. I'm gonna get some moisture testing on the soybeans. I mean, they look like they're pretty dry. I mean, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, well, grab the moisture tester out my truck or wherever it is, and
I'll just run a stretch with the combine. Combine will be able to test some moisture on it.
Oh, yeah, right.
All right, well, let's go ahead and take a gander here in this field, and we're gonna go ahead and get, oh, my GPS line showed up, but we're gonna go ahead and get some moisture testing going on this, and we're gonna see what our monitor's about ready to read. So we go ahead and look right there in the middle of the screen. You can see that we're sitting around a 13% moisture level on these soybeans right now. So honestly, I mean, hey, I guess waiting the extra week and a half to finish up these soybeans was probably the right call to do. Go ahead and get my GPS engaged, and we are going to be making our way, well, I guess half of ourselves. What the heck? I guess half of ourselves is gonna be inside the bushes here. Let's see, what's the error here? Okay. All right, so I've done a little bit of thinking, and I think honestly, to our best convenience, I mean, we are probably gonna get this field done in a pretty fast amount of time. I mean, it's pretty small. I do have only a 35-foot header, so I mean, it might take just a little while, but honestly, I might buy this field that's right to the south of us here. So that would be field 25. It is a little bit bigger. I mean, it does have soybeans in it. It is going to be neighboring our, well, yeah, it's gonna be neighboring Williams farms over here, but also at the same time, I mean, if we get both these, they do run concurrent to each other. So I mean, eventually in the future, we could probably disc them up or get like a plow in here and make it all one giant field in the future. Seeing how things go, let's go ahead and like not overshoot this corner here. There we go. And just with one headland pass going through, we're about 40% of the way. I'll probably get going. When I get back here, we'll get flipped around a hauler for Weston on the CB and probably start unloading a little bit. But honestly, I mean, hey, this field's not doing too terrible. Oh, mine's pretty loud. Holy moly. There we go. And I mean, the sun's barely starting to come up, so we are getting a pretty decent day started off here. Hey, Weston, you got your ears open, man?
Mate, what's going on here? How can I help you?
All right, all things are going pretty well. So I got my auger on the outside of the rows here, so I'm gonna get going on the straightaway pass. While I'm turning around, you wanna hurry up and catch up to me so we can start unloading. I'm about 72%.
Yeah, right, well, I gotta try and navigate my way around this foggy field, but I will do my best to try and find you.
Hey, foggy? Not that foggy.
For me, man, it is. I can barely see what's in front of me.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and get my auger kicked out. We should be good.
That sounds good. How's the field yielding?
I mean, for 1 and like a quarter headland passes, and we got about almost 8,000 liters in, where I think we're doing pretty good. All right, there we go. Hey, did you get better at oh, I spoke too soon. I was gonna say, did you get better at operating gravity wagons while you were gone?
Yeah, I did, man. Watched some YouTube videos on how to do it very well.
Oh, really? I mean, who'd you watch? Like somebody important, somebody cool?
Definitely not Fearsome Rhino, but
yeah, we're gonna buy his farm from him in the future. Don't worry. All right, let's see if we can get ourselves lined up here, Weston. There you go. Look at that man. He's rolling in here. There you go. I think it's about good. How for some reason I don't have a monitor that's popping up on my end saying how full you are. So guess what percentage you sitting at on that gravity wagon?
we're about 50 right now on this front one.
Okay. Well, hopefully we can kind of get at least one of them full right now, and then we'll probably just pop over and get that soybean field that's done over by the cattle.
Sounds good. Are we not going to purchase this field right here, or?
I will talk with the bank on that one, and we'll see how things play out with that. I might have to, I'll reach out to Williams and see what his plans are, because, I mean, as much as I want to take over this map, I don't exactly want to put another farmer out of possibly having a job or anything at all, really. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, we don't need to start a farmer's war, to be honest, so maybe it will be in our best interest to not do that at this point in time.
We start a farmer's war, Nate's going to definitely have a bunch of equipment that's just going to be like flying all over the place. He's going to like bombard us. He's got an army of tractors and an army of cows. He got like 800 head of cattle too.
They'll just send them out to us. Who knows what he's done with them cows? Put them on the roids or something like that.
Oh yeah, probably. All right, Weston, you can go ahead and sit there, man. I don't know why you're moving. Stop moving. Stop moving.
Not moving? All right, copy that. Parking brake on. Right, you can do your thing.
I was just gonna roll up on you and unload, but I was just gonna let you know. So I was talking with the bank. Oh, there went a little bit of soybeans on the ground. Talking with the bank there for a little bit, and so the field that is right here neighboring this one right now. So currently Weston has a bigger bid on it, more than what I really want to spend on it.
Yep, I own that field. Yeah.
Weston Williams has the bigger bid on it, and I don't exactly want to, I guess, throw that much money onto it since it's kind of a smaller. I mean, it's a smallish field. It's only like maybe like 10, 15, or it's like 15 acres, right? Well, I'm gonna fold this auger auger in real quick. If you want, head back to the farm, unload on that. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna kind of explain. So kind of look at the map over by where Nate's farm is. Field 38 is a soybean field, and there is a roadway that cuts kind of by all the rest of his fields and goes past like down the road to his farm. So the field's on the way to his farmland, but we could honestly do field 38, and honestly I can get the bank loan, so I got approved for it. And this farmland is going to cost us $116,000. It's got 20 acres of land on it, and I think honestly, there's no bids on it yet, and I think it's a good price.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think land in this county is going to end up being sought after. So the more we can get our hands on, the better, I reckon. So
I think
that if the bank is willing to get us the money, I think we should do it.
I think it's a good investment to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of send the money to the bank, or I'm gonna kind of fill out the paperwork when I go to the. Well, I'm gonna be driving down there pretty much. I'm gonna have the assessor go down there and meet me down there while I'm in the combine. We'll kind of get everything going. I'm gonna drop the head off on the cart on the trailer, and you can just come down with the pickup.
I'll have to run down to that to my pickup.
If you want, you could drop the tractor and the gravity wagons off here, and then you could pick up the truck.
Just get your ride from someone.
Or you can do that too.
Yeah, that should be fine. I'll work it out. Don't worry, don't you worry.
Works for me as long as you can get here. But I'm gonna get heading to that field. Okay, so I didn't do a little bit of land scoping around there, and so we went and bought field 38. We showed up, we were all ready to get that all harvested, and it came to our attention pretty fast that, well, the field already been harvested. So I think, I don't know what exactly happened, but we're over here, we're at our field number 6, so we got all of our equipment moved up over here. Weston is getting ready to roll up with the header so we can start getting some harvest done here. And this is gonna be our last field for beans for today, for right now anyway. We do have one more field left, so we got field 16, which is up by our cattle farm. Let's go ahead. We're just gonna leave this sit right here. This is probably a good spot for it. Come on, man. What the heck? All right. Yeah, we'll just park right here for right now. And we're gonna go ahead and I don't even know what he does half the time. Let's go ahead and get in the combine. Honestly, you know, man, I've seen my grandma drive better than you.
Yeah, look, I did not mean to hit you there. I'm gonna be honest. I was a little bit too hard on the accelerator there, and I couldn't really stop in time.
Yeah, I think that 28.99% is gonna go for paying my side box on my pickup.
Look, you'll be fine. Ford, built tough. Nothing's wrong with it. Stop complaining and whining like a baby.
Okay, well, yeah, whatever. How about I just run into your Illuma with this header on here, huh? Does that sound good?
Do it, I dare you. Do it, I dare you. I dare you.
Nah, I kind of want to have a good harvest.
I'll seriously jump in your pickup. I'll seriously get in your pickup and take it and put it in that dam next to Nate's farm. Don't you even test me on that one.
I don't think that's a good idea for either of us.
Well, then don't you dare touch my pickup truck with that soybean header.
Oh, come on now.
Why are you just frozen in the field?
Weston, you got me on the CB, man? You got yours open?
Yeah, mate, what's going on?
That it? Let me know when you're fully unloaded so I can kind of like pack up and get heading for the hills.
Yep, we're all good. We're fully unloaded officially.
All right, well, I'm gonna making it back to the farm. You go ahead and get that header dropped off on the header cart, and then I'll see you back at the farm. And this thing is driving slow. Holy crap! I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull up this hill.
Under a little bit away there. I'll give you a boost with the good old header if you want.
I don't know, like you're going faster than me. I'm going like 10 mile an hour. Oh, 9, 8. Okay, there we go. Pressed it over the hill. I think we're good.
Like 15, 20 miles per hour.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that thing's got a lot more horsepower than this thing does. But I'm gonna be lugging it to the field, and then I'll meet you up at the farm, and we'll kind of clean up some equipment and get some things moved around, and then we'll discuss some finances and stuff, see what we need to do for our upcoming months.
Oh man, sounds good. Who's gonna bring this combine harvester back?
We'll just let it sit here for right now. I'll leave my truck down here, and you can give me a ride, and we can kind of like figure out how things go out.
Yeah, copy that.
All right, so here we go. We got the 4455 screaming away. We're getting the grain loaded up into our grain bin over here. We got just about 10,000 liters or under 10,000 liters of our soybeans left in here. They're going right into our auger, going up pretty well. And I got this Well, let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and look at the app real quick. So I got this cool app on my phone that's kind of showing me some information for the upcoming months. So we go ahead and look here. Oh, okay, that's done now. We look here, right? We got 96,864 liters right now in storage. 1,000 liters per liter, I guess, in soybeans is $1,814. Right now we have $175,000 in soybeans. But you look over in the right side, in July is going to be the max payment month. It's going to be $33,711 per liter, and we have $360,000 of soybeans, and we still have field 16 to harvest here as well. And honestly, I mean, I feel like, you know, we're gonna be making some pretty good money on soybeans. We also got a couple cornfields, so we got a little bit of corn up here in field 8 that we still got to harvest out that we didn't get done when we were doing silage. We got field 9, and I think that's it for cornfields. I think we had more soybean fields than we had cornfields, but come next year we're gonna be swapping some things up. I think we'll make these soybean fields, we'll just rotate our crops and get everything all mixed up. So we'll have more cornfields than we got soybean fields next year, but that's no big deal. Let's go ahead and we're gonna get ourselves pulled up inside of our Quonset, get these gravity wagons all stored away, and then I'm gonna go talk with Weston.
Yeah.
All right, so what were you telling me earlier about, like, what was it now? The used equipment or something like that?
Oh, well, look, if you chuck a look on my tablet over here, so I was looking through before when I was first running grain cutting, they do have some pretty good deals at the moment. So some stuff that we haven't really discussed about, I mean, we don't really need it, but there is a fertilizer spreader and alarm spray, $93,000. So, you know, a bit cheaper than a normal MSRP price. We also have a 𝗙𝗵𝗲 3600 planter, and we can get a fertilizer tank fitted to that for an extra $1,000. So we save about 20 grand on that just by buying it used.
Okay, so we got 30,000 for that, which it's not that bad. What about tillage equipment? Is there any tillage equipment in here?
Look, not too much. I mean, there is a John Deere 980 ripper. It's a pretty small ripper. It's only 4 meter width, so I don't think that would be the best for us. So really not this time. We could definitely ask any of the other farmers around here if they have anything for us. There's also this 9X30 for 76 grand. I mean, I don't think we really have a need for this big of a tractor at the moment, but it kind of gives us a bit of a gauge on what the market has at the moment, I guess.
Okay, that's not bad. But we had like, we had duals to that, and now all our prices are like $79,000.
Yeah, well, I can see that.
I don't know. Do you think that'll be worth it?
Bring it. I mean, 75,000.
No, 79,000.
I think that's pretty good, really.
83,000 if we get it full up on the weights. But honestly, we just need front weights, to be honest with you, or back weights.
I mean, look, we're trying to expand the farm, right? So I feel like it definitely would be a worthwhile investment, considering these are what, like 200, 300 brand new. Correct me if I'm wrong, something around that. I don't really know, but pretty good discount on that. So I think it'd be a very cool tractor to get, and it would help us a lot, especially for tillage and all of that stuff.
Okay.
And then obviously the 𝗙𝗵𝗲 3600 planter should probably be our main priority. So if we can kind of budget 2 of those in together, the tractor and the planter, I think that would be pretty good. Unless we need like the bumper pull trailer or a seed runner, which really
I don't see any issue with getting that with getting that planter. That planter is probably going to be a good priority. We should probably go ahead and like kind of get talking with the bank, maybe get that thing on hold for a little while until we kind of get closer to that time of the year. I mean, it's November. Apparently there's snow in the forecast, so that's kind of cool. And then come next spring, well, yeah, because we're probably not going to be able to get any fall tillage in this year because it's going to be a little bit of a later year than we were kind of expecting. But we can get some spring tillage in and then plant. So I think we need to go look at like tillage equipment here.
I'll send the people a message to hold this for us, so at least we got that held for now. So around $30,500 for that with the fertilizer box on it. Pretty nice. So are we kind of just getting rid of that tractor completely, so we don't need the 9120 with the joules on it? Or
no, I don't think we need that. I'm kind of looking around on some of this stuff. I mean, the horsepower for some of this stuff is kind of up there a little bit, but we don't need the massive equipment right now because like there's a Landall, which we don't really need that at this moment. But I'm also looking at the Summers disc right here. We can change the color on it too. We can make it red. I like that. But that's $60,000. The Landall's $80,000.
We don't really have any tractors that can pull these, do we?
Cultivators. We got tractors that can pull a cultivator. Oh wait, no, that's 630 horsepower. But these are pretty small cultivators in here. Now, there is one that's only 200 horsepower. It's an okay one. If I remember right, I think this thing's got just about 200 horsepower. Not really sure. I'll have to look up some of the stuff on it, but it might have enough.
Yeah, let me fact check it real quick. I can just get on my tablet here. Let me see for us. So the Case has 239 and the John Deere has 158. So we could go ahead and buy one of them cultivators, which would probably be ideal, to say the least.
So that cultivator is costing us about $32,000, and then that planter is going to cost us the $30,000. So that's $62,000. So we'll have just about $48,000 in our bank account. But we also have about by the time we get done with harvest, we're gonna have well over $400,000 worth of soybeans. So I mean,
yeah, so we'll be able to kind of, I guess, recoup costs and look at what else we need to buy then.
Yeah.
So we'll probably really be able to afford a new tractor and a disc at that point, because I'm sure the used market will definitely go up and down.
But we also got to pay the loan off for the combine too. So we also got to make sure we save enough money for that. We won't pay it all the way off, but we need to at least have $100,000 for that.
Yeah, well, we can definitely do that. I mean, that essentially just pays for itself, so that's completely fine.
You want to give me a ride back to the field so we can go pick up my pickup?
Sure thing, jump in.
What do you got?
You're still sitting weird, man. I don't know why you can't just sit normal.
What do you got a necklace hanging from your mirror? That's kind of weird.
That is not a necklace. I just, when I bought the car, right, that was here.
Ooh, you got another Pepsi for me?
No, that's my Pepsi.
Who taught you how to drive?
Look, man, she's a big truck. She's a bit hard to handle, all right?
No, I'm not riding with you ever again. No. From now on, you're gonna be riding with me.
I totally didn't drive us off an embankment onto the train tracks beneath the tree line.
Yeah, definitely not.
Me at all.
Never riding with you again. But whatever. I'll see you back at the farm. We're just gonna leave our combine sit here for a little while. I got the keys with me.
All right, sounds good. Catch you soon.
All right, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.